Yo, it's Monday, June 16th. Father's Day is gone. We're on to the second half of June. This is the Automotive State of the Union. I'm Paul J. Daly. It's Kyle Mounts here today. Today we're talking about the top 100 service and parts dealerships, EV registrations dropping, and good news on the consumer sentiment side.
Hey, I'm excited about
good news.
A little happy Monday morning news for you.
Did you have a good Father's Day?
I had a great Father's Day.
Yeah, what'd you
I
think?
ate. So there's this place called Tenfold Brewery here in town. If you come to Nashville, I'll have to take you because it's like burger paradise, rib paradise, salad paradise. It's just wonderful. Like all the good things in life, in my opinion. But there's these cheese curds that you can get that are just like, they're not like deep breaded. They're just like so lightly breaded that it's not even like they're breaded. And they're just these little wonderful delights at the start of your meal, and then
cheese
ribs
and breaded.
And
I mean, you had me at that for sure.
It's just nuts. Yeah. And then we did yard work. So that's the way
that's a good Father's Day.
What about you? How was Father's Day?
It was amazing. We went to church. Then I went to this store called Runnings. Do you have Runnings? Runnings? We only have one up here, but it is kind of like the ultimate Father's Day store. It's the size of a small Walmart, basically. And they have everything from apparel, boots, farm supplies, every kind of outdoor tool you need, firearm section, kayaks, candy. It literally is like if Tractor Supply and Dick's Sporting Goods
and Buc-ee's got together.
And Buc-ee's and like your local firearm store all made a small Walmart. That's what it would be. And it was amazing. So I did that. And then I just unabashedly elicited my children to help me with yard work. We clear the garage, we pressure wash it. All the Assodicon leadership's coming over on Tuesday, so it was even more of a time to like get things out and running.
The whole thing
literally filled my heart.
That's what I did too. Solicited the children and
Dad can do what he wants. What's he want to do?
We're pulling weeds and we're cleaning up the garage, and it's good things.
It's one of the best things ever. Yes, that's great. So a belated happy Father's Day to everyone out there. If we didn't get you on LinkedIn or social media somehow, and there you go. Moving on though, Father's Day's gone. We're releasing some new episodes of Assodicon Sessions. New ones just dropped. What dealers can learn from direct-to-consumer EV brands with Michael Wood. Amazing conversation. He was interviewed by Elena Ciccatelli, which is always a fun convo. Also, how to price used EVs in a fluctuating market with Alex Lawrence. Again, interviewed by Elena Ciccatelli.
I would be paying attention to these two.
Yeah.
If I was a retail dealer, they would be something I'm listening to. Or an industry partner. I would be listening to these people talk about EVs and what to learn,
how to price them, how to sell them, how to move them. So the best way you can get this content is go just to your favorite podcast platform and just search Assodicon. It'll probably come right up. 2 words, Assodicon Sessions. Or you could go to our YouTube channel as well. Easiest way to get there is Assotube, ASOTU.be. Let's get into some news.
Let's go.
Automotive news, top 100 service and parts dealer groups list shows that there's no single path to growing service and parts revenue, but that tailored strategies, tech investments, and a laser focus on training is what can deliver huge results. Murgado Automotive boosted revenue by 45%. That's amazing. By empowering service directors and emphasizing speed, transparency, and convenience. Holman's 48% increase stemmed from employee training, technician retention, and use of myKaarma software across all of its stores.
Wow.
The Kunes, Kunes Auto Group drove a 33% bump through acquisitions and leveraging DealerFenix, Phoenix, F-E-N-I-X, to standardize metrics and processes. All three focused on increasing customer pay work, tire sales, and throughput efficiency. Mario Murgado, CEO of Murgado Auto Group, said, "It is all the little things that add up to the big things later on." The top 10 include the ones you would expect at the top.
Naturally.
AutoNation, Penske, Lithia, Hendrick, Asbury, Group 1, Sonic. Then of the non-publics, Morgan, Holman, and Orisman. We have a lot of friends on this list, right? McGovern, Sioka, Bergstrom, Premier Automotive, Walzer, Sam Pack, Borman, Carter Myers Automotive. So it's fun to see this list because we have tons of friends on there.
I'm overly convinced that dealerships and dealer groups that focus a large percentage of their time, effort, money, training, all of those types of things on service and parts will be the most resilient in the next 5 to 10 years as things change on the retail side, as margins get compressed, as consumers look for more direct ways to buy cars, knowing your service and parts lane, increasing throughput, keeping high retention with great technicians is going to be the win. If it was me, I'd be way more all over this list than I was ever the sales list every single year.
Yeah, and the obvious progression, we're seeing a lot of groups pay attention to not just the service side, but increasing retention and then focusing a ton on their service to sales process.
Yep.
And talk about something you can control, right? In marketing, the changes, who's seeing what. You can't control all that. You can do your best, but service retention and service to sales process is all within your grasp.
Talk about like $10 cost per acquisition. I think it's possible, legitimately.
Oh, he's putting that out there.
Come on now, someone do it.
Someone doing it or not doing it lately.
Segue.
Not doing it.
For the first time in over a year, U.S. electric vehicle registrations fell. That's April data. While some brands like Chevrolet saw gains, overall adoption continues to hit a ceiling amidst customer hesitation. EV registrations dropped 4.4% year over year to just under 98,000, marking a 6.6% overall market share. Tesla saw a 16% decline, so that's 4x what the rest of the market's doing, with major drops in Model Y and Cybertruck registrations. Chevrolet more than tripled its numbers, though, led by strong demand for the Equinox and Blazer EVs. S&P's Tom Libby notes the EV segment is hitting a, quote, demand ceiling around 5,000 units a month. A quote from, he also said, there's a lot of influences working against EVs right now.
No, you don't say. I mean, I think this is actually good news. I think that you could turn this into the EV market is up except Tesla, right? Because Tesla demands so much of the market. And when you see a 16% decline with their major drops, specifically in the Model Y, a high volume unit for them, this is purely due to Tesla being down and legacy automakers finding market share.
Yeah.
Whether or not they can overcome the entirety of the market share and see market gains overall will still be a question. But that's the big story to me, is that legacy automakers, other net new entrants into the space, are gaining ground and picking up the space where Tesla is failing it in a time of political and, Elon turmoil, as it may be in April.
We had a great meme about this. So the one with Marge Simpson and the potato.
Yeah.
It's the rest, everyone's dropping, but Marge was labeled Mary Barra and the potato was labeled EVs. And, Marge saying, I think it's beautiful, right? Everyone else not making a big deal. Jim Ganther just jumps in the notes. Happy Monday, guys. I stopped shaving Memorial Day weekend and my beard is beginning to look like something. We'll believe it when we see some pictures. It's also prickly. He wants beard hygiene tips. Should he be shampooing his face? I think so.
The answer to the last question is shampoo the face for sure, without a doubt. But don't just use your regular old shampoo for your hair. That beard will not do well with that. Yeah, you need some beard wash.
Yeah, but it gets past the prickly stage pretty quick. Just hang in there, Jim.
It does. Just hang in there. Give it another 3-4 days. You'll be fine. You'll be fancy and free.
Speaking of hanging in there,
segue
time.
Come on for it, Third Monday story. After a half year of sliding confidence, American consumers are feeling a bit more upbeat. A new report shows a sizable sentiment jump in June, but lingering doubts about the broader economy are still hard to ignore. According to the University of Michigan, consumer sentiment rose 15.9%. Come on, from May to 60.5, the highest level since December 2024. The increase was across age, income, religion, political affiliation, with expectations for both short and long-term business conditions seeing the steepest gains. Analysts credit a perceived easing off of tariff pressure and slowing inflation for the positive shift. Joanne Hsu, director of the Survey of Consumers, said, despite this month's notable improvement, consumers remain guarded and concerned about the trajectory of the economy.
Okay, I think this is basically all of the fear and fear mongering that steps in, right? Little both. In the beginning, when there's uncertainty, everyone freezes. And I think that happened. Now I think we've gotten, 30, 60, 90 days further down the line, and everyone's realizing, like, you know what? Tariffs have hit and things are about the same. We talked about this, a little bit of a nuanced story about it last week. So I think this is just natural human behavior.
Yep.
Being like,
it's not that bad.
I think we're not going to die.
Yep.
Right. And so we'll see. I mean, obviously there's some more tariffs that could possibly hit and some more complexities that could come out. But I think this is great that consumers are just keeping their heads, keeping a rational approach heading into the summer season, which is when retail is like really counts on them feeling like they can spend some money in a lot of ways. And they're going to spend some money. So I think that's good.
You know, I think every generation has its level of like financial resiliency built in because of like different economic things that happen in it. But, you know, the 90s and early 2000s were pretty regular. Then we had the 2008 recession, which was very, very contained.
Yes.
And then, you know, 12, 13 years of full growth. This generation that finds itself understanding economic uncertainty and wading the water through it is going to be a totally different generation, in my opinion. That's why I think the Gen Z is being so performant in the marketplace, because when you come out of like COVID, chip shortage, tariffs, and you just get hit with economic uncertainty, and every single time you seem to come out of it, you begin to be a bit more resilient in the marketplace and not worry so much. And so I think that this trend is going to continue, especially with younger buyers and people entering the business world, just being like, no, we're going to be good. We're going to be fine.
You know, I'm trying to like put this together with, you know, I have some Gen Z kids, so I'm around a lot of Gen Zers, both old and young. This weekend, I was also around some, I guess I would say, younger millennials. So like that real in between stage.
Yep.
And it just seems like so many of them are kind of in control of their domain. They understand how to leverage technology. A lot of them are very entrepreneurial. So I think less and less they're being swayed. Like they just have more answers at their fingertips and more. I mean, let's think about, man, the amount of people that are asking AI tools like Claude, GPT, Gemini, how should I be thinking about this? Or what are the, you know, they just have more data and more information to keep the fear at bay. So it'll be, I think it's going to be a positive thing overall. But we have to get back to some of these comments. Jim Ganther, follow-up question. Should we use conditioner? That's up to you. I don't use conditioner, but
No.
You can.
Yeah, but some sort of like beard butter, beard oil after the shower is definitely necessary to keep that thing nice. And
so it's kind of So for that, also have to say hello to our dear friend Damon Lester.
Good
Damon, morning,
good to see you, brother. Thank you
for the Happy Father's Day. Listen, everybody, you have a fresh new week to do something amazing with.
Come on,
we're doing that. All the soda leaders are coming in to Syracuse. We're going to work on doing that for you. Until then, take care of the people that are in front of you. We'll see you here tomorrow.
Good